Hello and welcome back to Speed Freak Garage, home of power sports on YouTube. So, I don't care if I have to get out the duct tape and start taping this I don't care if I have to get out the duct tape and start taping this fucking engine together because I'm gonna make progress today. So one of the things I did, even though I returned the Phytech system because the system was garbage, the instructions were garbage, and the customer service was garbage, and they still haven't even given me a freaking refund even though I sent the whole thing back in the same condition it came to me. So what I did, I emailed Dorman direct, and I'm like, hey, your intake manifold that I got had all these injection molding defects all over the back of it, everywhere. And at first they're like, oh yeah, you know, like they weren't taking me seriously. And then I was like, no, I'm serious. And so I sent him pictures, I sent him shit circled, and so I finally got through to one of their managers, and their manager actually took me seriously and said that they would take the issue up with the production floor. So what happened after that is pretty cool. So I had, about the same day I had talked to that manager, I had placed an order for one of these just by itself because it's only $400 and it's the exact same thing as a Fast LSX, which is $1,000. So it's a $600 savings. It's the same thing. And that order said, order delayed, please, you know, wait for updates or whatever. And so I was like, interesting. And so 3 days later, it shipped. So my guess is they actually started inspecting these before they let them ship because it shipped straight from Dorman. So it looks like I might have actually gotten lucky and they actually fixed their shit. So we're going to attempt to install this, but before we can, and this is one of the things that Phytech really screwed up, is Phytech just disappeared with these 2 packets of hardware that they were supposed to include. They didn't even bother to include them, when in reality they are super important for the installation of the manifold, which again, Phytech's instructions were so shitty, they didn't even mention all this extra stuff that you need to install the manifold. And there is a lot of shit. Some of it is kind of like, some of it is necessary, like the little injector. Wait, 1, 2, oh no, there's 8 of them, okay. So these button head bolts have to replace the valley cover bolts, which, I mean, I kind of wish I would have known that ahead of time, but that's how it is. So that's what we're gonna do. So I think they were a 13. So we gotta take them all out. Fun. Okay, it's on safe mode. Okay. Hopefully the gasket's not damaged since this is like the 3rd time I've had to take this all apart. Don't drop that in the manifold. Okay, so I need to put this in a bag and label it so I have them for another time. So that's right, I moved everything for the wiring harness. So I do LS valley cover. Okay. Throw those in there. I'm gonna throw them down in my and that sucks. So the water pump bolts that I have are only for if you have spacers. That's that's no fun. Ah, come on. Okay. Just stick it in there. Okay. Alright, so now we need to go back and do our valley cover bolts, and they are 18 foot-pounds. It's going to be a little harder with the button head style, but I think we can handle it, so I'm more worried about how difficult the gasket is to get the bolts through. It's kind of an odd design choice, honestly. Need to find the right size here so I'm not wasting so much time. Nope. Specialty drive. Probably that one. Yep. Okay. So you want to start them by hand first. That way they're not cross-threaded. Oh, come on. Kind of a pain in the butt. Especially that one. That tube in the way. Okay. Gotta watch out for that gasket. It's really tight around these bolts for some reason. I don't understand that. Looks like they actually included an extra. That's pretty cool. Come on. There we go. Did they include it for this? That could be... No, because I don't think the intake... It's possible they could have included it for that one there. The bolt looks way too long, though. Not the right size either. Okay, so the right way to do this is to start in the middle. So we snug it. Okay, and then we work our way out. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that bolt's height. Well, no, I guess it's about the right height. Okay, we'll find out, I guess. Oof. Okay, so... Come on. Okay. That one's extra, I guess, for now until we see if something else needs it, but... Alright, so the goal... 18 foot-pounds. 16, 17, 18. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be kind of a pain in the butt with the way this button head bolt works, but we'll make do. Oh shit. Hold up, hold up. Don't tell me these are not metric sized. Oh shit. You gotta be kidding me. What kind of piece of shit? Are they just that cheap of... You gotta be kidding me. Fuck, this might not be the right... I don't think I have these in standard. Oh, no. Now that's the last thing I need to deal with. That's too big. Shit. Shit, you gotta be kidding me. What kind of retarded motherfucker? That's way too big. You gotta be kidding. Did they seriously not use a metric? No. You've got to be kidding me. Where's Dorman's instructions? I wonder if they changed the torque for that. "17 to 18 foot-pounds. Replace 11 valley cover bolts? 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't see 11. Okay, let's go all the way down to 17 foot-pounds. Don't know if that'll make enough of a difference. That's gonna strip the fucking bolt out. Are you kidding me? Who the fuck uses stainless steel hardware? What the fuck? I'm so sick of this shit. Every fucking day I fucking work on this shit, something else is wrong. It's literally twisting the bolt. This is unbelievable. Which means I can either wait and order new valley cover bolts, or I can attempt to run it like it is, because the valley cover isn't the most critical piece, but you don't want it to leak either. Unbelievable garbage. It's almost like it's a standard size and not a metric size. Like, what kind of fucktard would use a standard size on this engine? I might be able to tighten it by hand, but I won't know what kind of torque I'm putting on it, if I'm overdoing it or underdoing it, or if I can even get that kind of torque on it with a little hand Allen key. Unbelievable. Okay, standard size. Set this back down to minimum. Okay. Definitely not right. Is it a metric size and it's just that shitty of hardware? Gotta be kidding. It's metric, but the frickin' bolts are just that weak that they can't even take the 17 fucking foot-pounds. Gotta be kidding. It's fucking stupid. Okay. Okay, can I get... Gotta get some kind of torque out of it so I at least know where it's at. Can I even get 15 foot-pounds out of it? Nope. Fuck, that is just great. Great. I have no way of knowing if that's sealed good enough or not. Tong. Oh, that's a really nice Chinese name. Motherfuckers. Fuck. Okay, the valley cover doesn't get any pressure on it. It just has some hot air that exhausts and some splashing oil. So worst case, in the car, I have to take the manifold off and replace these shitty bolts. Fuck, I fucking hate this fucking shit every fucking time. There's something wrong. Okay, so there's still a little oil film left on the cathedral ports from last time, so we're just gonna proceed like that. So we're gonna put this on. Double check in here. Okay, so we're gonna put this on. Felt like it sat itself down on the wire. I think if I remember right, I wanted to bring the wire out here. Well, out here looks smarter because it can... Okay. And then I hope to God these bolts are the right bolts. Before I even bother putting washers on them. Okay, good, they're right. Whew. Okay. So I think if I remember right, I had the right size washers, yes. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. So this one back here is the problem child. We're gonna have to be extremely careful with that one. So as you guys may remember from the last video, these are extremely low torque, extremely sensitive bolts with a very specific pattern. And it actually has it marked on the manifold. 1, 2, it actually, so that's good. It's got the pattern marked for me already. Hopefully this one can withstand the tightening torque. Or it's getting fucking returned along with those shitty bolts. And then I'm gonna have to go with the Fast LSX, which is $1,000, which is a total ripoff for the exact same piece of plastic that Dorman makes for $400. Now the only difference is probably the bolts they supply are actually decent bolts, but I mean that's a couple cents, not $600. So okay, so the first thing we're going to do is set this thing. It says 2 Newton meters. So we're at 1.1 Newton meters. So let's see, that's 2.2 Newton meters. So we'll back off to 2.02 Newton meters, which is 20 inch-pounds. So that's a lot different than their previous instructions. And then if I remember right, yeah, it was a 10. It also says to tighten the, whoops, there they are. It also says to tighten this stuff at like really low, so I can check this. 2 Newton meters. And then if the map sensor was here, I could install the map sensor, but it's not here yet. Whoa, go figure. Okay, so we're gonna start. We're gonna go number 1. It's making me nervous by the fact that it's sinking so much. Okay, that's 1 click. We're just gonna keep it that way. So number 2. Click. Okay, and then number 1, 2, where's 3? 3 is back here, so 3. I'm doing this really slow because this thing does not click very loud, or at all really. You gotta have to watch it. Come on. Okay, click. It's very scary how it does that. Okay, 4. Ugh, I don't like those noises. Damn, that's making me nervous. Come on. Click. Okay, 4. And then 5 is back here. Okay. Okay, and then 6 is over here. Okay, and 7's here. Okay. Number 8 is back here. And 9 and 10 aren't marked, but they're pretty obvious. Okay, this will be 9. Another one over there is 10. It's not even seated. Okay. So this is the troublemaker one that we had issues with last time. So we need to be extra careful. Okay. See how the washer's not even centered? That's not good at all. That could cause it to crack, so there's really nothing we can do about that. Okay, now the scary part, which is ramping it all the way up to 10 Newton meters. Wait, that can't be right. I thought it said 89 inch-pounds. 10 Newton meters, 89 inch-pounds. Very scary. That's 10 Newton meters, which is 89 inch-pounds. I'm gonna back it down to 88 inch-pounds, just to be safe. Okay, so we're gonna start at 1. Oh shit, that's loose now. Damn, these are loose now, what the fuck? It's a little concerning. All right, here we go. Man, I don't like this at all. Come on. It's getting tighter, but damn. Just doesn't want to break over. Come on. don't like this. Come on. It's only 89 inch-pounds. Give me a break. What the fuck? I don't like this at all. It's just not... Oh god, this shit makes me so nervous. Come on. Okay, I don't understand what's going on. It's not... It's not getting to torque. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. What if I go down to 80 inch-pounds? I don't understand what's going on. God, it's not even... Oh, okay, that's 80 inch-pounds. Go back to 88 inch-pounds. Come on, how hard is it to get another 8 fucking inch-pounds? What the fuck? Who the fuck designed these specs? There's no way this is right. There's no fucking way. Fuck, I'm so sick of this. I just... Why is it so fucking hard? Okay, that's 80. That's 80 fucking inch-pounds. Probably because that fucking washer's off center. Fuck this shit. Okay, that's 80 inch-pounds. I don't know what's wrong with that one. Okay, where's 3? Now number 3. Okay, that's 80 inch-pounds. And then number 4. starting to get pissed off. It's like eating into the fucking plastic instead of tightening. Yeah, I mean, it's completely eating into this plastic. I mean, it's not even, it's not, the bolts are, the fucking, the hole in the boss is too big and it's letting the bolt wobble around and not center itself. God, this is fucking garbage. Might end up having to go with a metal intake, but I don't know of any. Well, I guess they do make long runner metal style, but they're not cheap. And then they heat up and they get hot. Not as good for intake air temperature. They're not as smooth on the inside. Okay, this one's doing it too. It's just falling off the edge and crushing the freaking... God, this is pissing me off. If you can at least achieve 80. Okay, that's 80. 5. Where's 6? 6 is over here. This one's digging into the plastic too. God, you gotta be kidding me. This one's making me worried. Okay, 6. 7's up front here. Okay, and then number 8. Now for the tricky one that is known to have molding defects. We're gonna have to be super careful with this one. Come on, make torque. I'm so afraid to keep going on this one because of the history with it. Come on, just make torque. Okay, whew. Okay, and 10. Come on. Okay, I got everything to 80 inch-pounds, and that's where I'm fucking leaving it because it's literally crushing the plastic. It's so tight. So if that leaks air, then yeah, I don't know what to tell you. So, okay, we're gonna put this back to storage. Whoops, too far. Store at 10 inch-pounds. Okay. All right. So the rest of this stuff I probably should keep safe since I don't have any of the parts I need yet. Crap, there's a hole in that bag. I have to be careful with that. Okay, so probably use this as a trash bucket for the... Oh no, wait, I got a bigger trash bucket. Okay. So, intake manifold is on for now. Who knows this fucking thing? Okay. The next step would be to take this off because this is completely wrong and I'm an idiot. So, yeah, let's not even go there. So I completely misread the instructions for the swap to the point where I wasted a bunch of money on stuff I didn't need. So we're gonna take all this apart, kinda. We can save this for the Yukon or a different build, maybe. Oh, why is that still there? Anyway, so pisses me off because I spent so much time on the phone with Jegs getting it replaced because it was the wrong bracket, and I got the right bracket, and then I find out that the entire kit is wrong. So I can't mount the alternator here. I have to mount it right here. It's called the Camaro or F-body style low mount alternator. So in order to do that, I have to have some brackets that are on the way. So I got this automatic tensioner, which makes me feel way better. This is not right, so I can't even use that now. One thing I can fix here is this sensor is wrong. So this is the, man, what is that about? Did I Loctite that? I think I did. That was dumb. Okay. This is the 58X crank sensor. I have to have the 24X crank sensor. So I lost a marker again. Thought I had 2 markers. A whole pile of LS shit now. I need more storage. 58X sensor. Okay. Just stick that in there for now. I really don't have a good place for it at the moment. But anyway, take that and take this and take our 24X sensor, which is the black colored sensor, and we can install it into the engine. Man, it's kind of loose. Hope that fucker doesn't leak oil. That would suck. Man, that O-ring does not look good. Are you kidding me? You're gonna tell me that won't leak oil? Oh, man. There's just no end to the problems with this shit. Like, no end. If that leaks oil, I'm gonna be pissed. So let's see, we need 15, 16, 17, 18 foot-pounds. Okay. All right, that's fixed, supposedly. God, this thing's probably gonna leak oil from every single bolt I touched. Wait, I don't know what the water pump torque is. I'm just gonna turn this down for a sec. So now we need to do the water pump. That's the think we do. So, pull it out of its, and this is a Camaro style Camaro F-body style water pump. And we're not gonna use the spacers because then it won't fit right. So I don't even know if I got the right alternator now with all the changes I had to make. Man, what is with that sticky stuff? Can't be on purpose, right? So yes, this is where this goes, I believe, which is kind of scary, but I guess cool at the same time. Right, like that. Problem is, I don't think I have any bolts for this. Water pump bolts. I'm gonna guess the answer is no, there are no water pump bolts. Son of a bitch. Every day, every fucking day, there's something new that I need because those bolts are only for using the spacers, and I can't use the spacer because... Okay, make sure this thing even clears the manifold. God, just barely. Look at that. Holy shit, it barely even clears the timing cover. Wow, that is a close fit. Whew. That's something else. Man, that is really close. Means if I 3D print anything, even the slightest bit wrong, it's not gonna work for my throttle body spacer. Okay. And that clears, but just barely. Wow. And just barely. You'll never even be able to get that. That wouldn't have cleared if that bolt was turned any other direction. That's kind of scary. And I need the bracket for here, and there's some kind of pulley bolt that goes in here, and I need all the bolts. Okay. So, well, I probably should have kept the bag to cover it up. Okay. So we need water pump bolts. Of course we need something else. Every fucking day it's something else. Okay, did I set that back to 0? Okay. Put that away. These I might need later. And the other thing now is I can upgrade to if I have to, I can change the alternator to I think it's like a 140 amp instead of the 105 amp. Still, a 105 amp is better, I think, because it's less strain on the engine. Don't quote me on that. But, what the hell is that down there for? There's a hole that goes all the way into the... Oh, wait. Maybe not. I don't know what that's for, though. And it's raining now, or snowing, or something. Okay, so the manifold's on. Man, I don't like that. That's just shit design, if you ask me. That'll vacuum leak too if it's not sealed right. Okay. We made a little progress, not near as much as I had wanted in the amount of time I've wasted just now. So we got this, those, we're waiting on a bunch more shit. I got a new crank pulley because, oh no, I forgot to order a crank pulley installation tool, son of a bitch. I think you can just use a big threaded rod too. I could probably get one of those for cheaper than an installation tool. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Damn. What else do I need? I have to choose a fuel injection system, but I gotta wait for the refund from FiTech before I can afford a new fuel injection system. I gotta get the flywheel. Not the flywheel. Flywheel? Yeah. I gotta get the flywheel on here. I probably don't even have flywheel bolts. How much would I bet? Or no, he included them. Included pressure plate bolt kit, flywheel bolt. Yeah, okay, so I got flywheel bolts. I'm an idiot. So, okay, it doesn't say what the spec is. And of course it's some weird ass bolt that I don't even know how to... What the hell? Anyway. Flywheel bolt. Pressure plate bolt. So I have flywheel bolts, which means I need to get the flywheel attached so that I can use a flywheel lock. And then that flywheel lock, however that works, will lock the flywheel so then I can get the correct torque on the harmonic balancer or crank pulley or dampener or whatever you want to call it. There's so many names for it, it's confusing. Hope to God the valley cover and the intake manifold don't leak, because that will be a nightmare if they do. So, God. I don't think I ever looked inside of there before. Oh, whatever. Okay. Oh, I need one of these. I don't even know where to get one of those. Oil filled tubes. I need coils. I don't even want to bother choosing the coils until I choose an EFI. I need a coolant temperature sensor, which goes there. Spark plugs, which isn't a big deal, but still. Okay. I guess that's it. I'll see you guys another night.
Try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car, now think I'm